All right, today is May. I think it's the 9th, Tuesday. Fairly decent outside, probably in the 50s. I was just out there, no wind. Buddy and I took our run, and I was just show you guys I'm still kicking here, just being lazy. But I did find here, I was looking, and I found my NRA card. I was a member in 2005. That's not too long ago. And there was a bunch of us that were members, and we all dropped after they went berserk and started saying things and doing things that most hunters don't agree with. So I had my name on there. I was a card-carrying member of the NRA at that time, and proud of it at that time. Not anymore. Anyway, I'm going over my calendar here, and I'm going way back to May 1st, May Day. And this was business enterprises. That was the category. And the answer was what he called waste overhauls have stood for the test of time as blue jeans since he came up with them in the 1870s. Oh golly whiz, you all should know that. And that's what we call them today, I think. And so I'm going to check that out. And you know what it is? Tell me what it is. This is May 1st. All right. Oh, wait, what does that say? Oh, Levi's Strauss. Oh, yeah, Levi's. I had some Levi's on this morning, but it's fairly warm, so I put some other pants that I can get dirty on. But Levi. All right, that was the first. Let's go. Now, this one here is for 600. It's going to be tougher. The last one was 200, so that was pretty easy. Even I could get that one. But this one here, in 1882, Frederick Pabst started tying these around the necks of his beer bottles. Oh, Pabst, I know what that was. My father-in-law worked at Pabst, and I drank a lot of Pabst. It was the most popular beer back in probably the 70s and the 80s. And then Old Style took over, and I think now Miller. And Miller is probably the most popular now. So, but what did Frederick Pabst tie around the neck of his bottle? You should know that if you ever drank a beer. And a lot of times you'd say, just give me a blue. A blue what? A blue ribbon. He tied blue ribbons around the neck of the bottle. So Pabst Blue Ribbon. So I had no trouble with that one. Let's go to the third. This was Wednesday, a week ago. Actually, today is Tuesday, but last name of E.I., who founded his company in Delaware, and this is a business enterprise. I was thinking Eli, no, not actually E.I. it says. I was thinking Eli Lilly, but that doesn't work, and so E.I., so I didn't know this one. Maybe you do. But I used to buy, let's see, I'm sure I know it because business enterprises. Let's see if you got it right. DuPont. Oh yes, DuPont. Everybody knows DuPont. Chemicals or whatever, paint. I think I used to buy paint, DuPont paint. Oh, this was last Thursday, May 4th. Okay. Ends in ITE. It. So this should be easy. $400 answer. Barringer Crater Crater in Arizona. I've been out to Arizona lots of times and stayed out there, but I don't know that name. Was formed by the impact of one of these. Oh, that's pretty obvious. Something comes from outer space. And what do you call that? It's going to, if it hits the earth, it's going to leave a crater wherever it hits. You just want to make sure you weren't there when it hit. So what's the answer here? Well, let me flip this over. And what does it say? A meteorite. Meteorite. I had that one too. I thought that was an easy one. So, okay. See, it ends with ite. I'm kind of on a roll except for DuPont. E-I, not Eli. Eli Lilly. Eli was his first name. That was that was a famous first name. I guess I don't know anybody by name Eli, but here is for the 5th, Friday, last Friday. Ooh, gonna be a hard one because $1,200. Let me see what's happening here. Now, it ends with ite. It occurs when overexposure to low temperatures damages the skin and underlying tissues. That's too easy. That's $1,200. That should probably be a $200 because overexposure to low temperatures, you freeze, and of course the frost is going to get you. And so what ends with ite here, I would say should be frostbite. Yeah, frostbite. You know, people get frostbite up here. I've gotten frostbite already. Not serious, but it can be serious for some people, and they're always sensitive to the cold. Wherever their toes or whatever it was got frostbite. I remember that. Oh, we're still on the ites. Okay, the 6th, last Saturday. Last Saturday was a lousy day. It was raining and stuff. My grandson had played soccer Saturday and Sunday, and it rained outside. It was outside soccer. But here, ends with ite, double jeopardy. All right. $2,000. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. But the answer here is in math, when the number of elements you're dealing with here in a set, oh boy, I took some math and I remember sets and stuff, is countable. In other words, it's countable. It's a set number. It is this type of set. Now, if it's not countable, you know, it goes on forever and ever and ever, but this has got it, so what is that going to be? And I happen to remember that not just for that, I know I use that word for